Oh,
Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, and here with Andy Simo. Kevin was unable to join us today. Let's just say I'm a clown for picking the over in the Minnesota game yesterday, but I'll hand it off to Andy for a recap of yesterday's parlay.
yeah, Strom. I blew you up in the group chat. I was like, I wanted the under in that game, actually. And you said no. I took it first. You did take it first. It was not the right move, but alas, it's over. Whatever. So Nebraska, Minnesota over 41 did not hit. UConn plus 17.5 hit. And then Utah minus 3.5 hit. So that rounds out the month. So we finished the month with Kevin at 15, 14, and 2, down 2.45 units. Myself up 6.20 or 6.2 units. I finished 29 and 2, the leader in the clubhouse again. And then Strom, you finished 20 and 11, pretty freaking good. Pretty solid month. You finished up 4.22 units. The group parlay as a whole, if you took the parlay, finished up 0.5 units, which at least we were positive. But with the boost, we were up 11 units. So boosts matter. And then let me get a recap of overall. So we've been doing this for near about 3 months now. Not potting, but at least putting this parlay together. So here's where we stand all time over those 3 months. Is Kevin is 40, 40, and 8. I am 54, 28, and 5. And Nick, you are 48, 36, and 4. So Kevin is down 8.3 units. I am up 13.36 units. Wow. And Strom, you're up 0.95 units. Overall, the parlay's up 12.73 units and 20.78 with the boost. So that's pretty strong overall. Like I said, we've been doing this for about 3 months. We started in June and we've been potting since July at some point. So, yeah, that
We
is,
had a tough month. We had a lot of two winners, and some of the wins we did have were pushes. So our
yes,
legs, it took it from plus 500 to plus 250. So
correct.
we had a really good month. We had some tough luck on the pushes.
Yeah, we had the same amount of hits as we did last month. There was the All-Star break last month, so that we had 4 less bets, but we hit 7 last month and this month. So, yeah, those pushes really were kicking the nuts. We did fine.
What are you gonna do?
What are you
It's a
gonna
new
do?
month.
Last month though, you could tell if Kevin hit a couple of those, we could have hit 10 easy, and then we would have been
Flying.
flying.
It's all right. It's a new month. Football's here. NFL's here. Baseball's here. It's a good month.
Yes. All right. Rules minus 150 or longer, no cubbies. Let's get into it. I'll go with Kevin's pick. So Kevin is taking Louisville minus 6.5. They have a good defense. They have a new coach, which actually scares me. But apparently their quarterback's pretty good. Apparently their running back is the best in the ACC, so that's great. And Georgia Tech was one of the worst teams covering last year. So I'm not a college football guru. Kevin seems pretty happy with this pick, so Louisville minus 6.5. So for my
I'm
pick,
not arguing that one.
yeah, I know baseball. So I got Marlins minus 1. Pretty straightforward. They're playing the Nationals. Jake Irving is pitching for the Nationals. He walks a lot of guys. His ERA is over 4.5. And his walk rate is very high. He walks like a guy every other inning. And Yuri Perez is going for the Marlins. He might fuck around and win the Rookie of the Year. He has been nails for them. His last 2 starts have been 6 shutout innings. Yuri Perez has been their ace. Sorry, Alcantara. So Marlins minus 1 at minus 135 is what I got.
Back to baseball. I love it.
Back to baseball.
And I'm doing pretty similar to you. I'm going back to baseball. I'm taking the Rays -1 at -150. It's Tyler Glasnow versus Cal Quantrill. And Quantrill hasn't pitched since early July. He's coming off the IL. He's been ass cheeks all year. And then in his 4 rehab starts, 2 of the 4, he gave up 6 earned runs. So doesn't seem like he figured it out in his rehab starts either. Tyler Glasnow, he's solid. They won 4 out of his last 5 starts, and the Rays are hot. They won 8 out of 10. One of the best baseball teams in baseball. They're better than the Guardians, so that's what I'm going with. Keep it simple. Rays -1.
We love picking on guys that just come off the IL.
Love it.
They're hurt and vulnerable.
Realistically, was he going to go 4 or 5 innings? At best case scenario, he's not going deep into the game.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
No, I like it. All right. So to recap our picks, we got Marlins -1 at -135, Rays -1 at -150, Louisville -6.5 at -142. Roll it up to a +394. There's a 50% boost on DraftKings for the MLB bets, and that would make your parlay go to +489. So let's hit this one. Let's start out September solid, baby.
Let's start out September hot and just go up from there.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.